also could be translated as the white peony, which would translate as the white flower. Okay, so again, I just kind of chose the songs this semester because, well, they all sound good, and but it does seem that they all have a garden theme to them. Interesting, because I'm not a gardener. I tend to kill plants. But okay, all right. Anyway, here is by Mooden, The White Flower.
Thank you very much. Okay, all right, do we got some, so we're going to do a duet right now. Yeah, that's next on the schedule. Okay, all right, this next, which kind of changed styles a little bit, and Catherine and I are going to play a duet. This one here, if I can find the music to it, is a church song. You've probably heard it. It's a hymn called Softly and Tenderly. Kind of a country or bluegrass arrangement of it. So we'll play it twice through. I'll kind of play the simple melody to it, and the next time through, Catherine has a little bit more elaborate, written out solo that she's been nervous about all morning, that she will try to perform for you today. All right, you ready, Catherine? Ready? Okay, here we go. All right. No, we're in 3 now, right? Yes. Okay, we're in 3. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We've got one more. This is, you probably heard this one. It's called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. All right, which one's, this one's in 4 now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just making sure. Kind of acting like we've never done this before.
Have you?
Almost. Okay, here we go. This next one here we'll do as an ensemble. It's another church one. It's called Great Is Thy Faithfulness. What number is that? 44. All right, this one's in 3, guys. I think the time has come.
Oh, okay.
The time has come for
It's
Grady.
that time.
Yes, to play his solo. So Grady, what are you going to play for today?
So, being a guitar major, Professor Earp and really any other guitar professor at any other college you go to is going to expect you to know at least some semblance of music and ask you to arrange something for guitar yourself. And that's exactly what happened here. He went up to me, what was it, last semester?
Just randomly went up to you?
Yeah, came up to me in my lesson last semester and was like, hey, I want you to arrange a guitar piece before you graduate, and I want it to be of some hymns. And so that's my inspiration. It was the due date. Just kidding. No. I've grown up in church my whole life, and my whole family's musical. I've gone around, seen people, other groups perform, that sort of thing. And two of the hymns that I've grown up listening to were I'll Fly Away and When We All Get to Heaven. And I said, hey, it would be cool if I came up with like a bluegrass-ish Chet Atkins style arrangement of this. And so that's what I did.
Who's Chet Atkins?
Chet Atkins, if you don't know, is old. He's not alive now,
old, yeah,
but he was a country music guitar player. He didn't sing; he only played guitar. That's what he did, and he was known for playing the bass line, the rhythm, and the melody on the same guitar all at the same time. He would use a thumb pick and these three fingers. And that's how he would play. And actually, one of the other pieces that I'm playing for my recital is a Chet Atkins piece.
Yeah, wasn't his nickname Mr. Guitar?
It was. If any of you have ever heard of Jerry Reed, he's another famous country music guitar player. He's also played in several movies. He was in the Waterboy, Smokey and the Bandit, those type of movies.
Not Christian.
Yeah, not Christian movies. Don't watch them. No, but he was also another very, very famous guitar player who actually learned to play the same style which Chet played. And Chet would go around, he had this award that he would give people, and it was called a Certified Guitar Player Award. The CGP is what he would give to people who met his standard of guitar playing. And
kind of like your degree could be considered when you graduate, right?
Certified guitar player.
It'll say certified guitar player on it.
Certified guitar player.
Right, yeah.
Well,
it won't be signed by Chet Atkins.
Yeah, no, it won't.
I'll sign it. Anyway, I
appreciate it.
Yeah, I bet you will. Okay. Anyway, why don't you move the stand here, Grady, and let them kind of see what you're doing a little bit. So this is I'll Fly Away and When We All Get to Heaven. And so sort of a medley. I guess they call that a mashup nowadays. Okay. Thank you, Grady. So as you can tell, I mean, he's playing the melody, the singable part to it. He's playing the accompaniment, maybe a string bass might play. He's playing it all himself, just on the same guitar. So it's not the easiest thing in the world here what he's doing. It actually takes quite a bit of practice and a considerable amount of skill and practice with that too. So anyway, thank you, Grady. All right, what's next on the? Back to our flower suite, the garden suite or whatever. This is the Rosebuds in June. See what I mean? They're all flower-based songs. Now let's see, what page is that? 28, I think. All right, Grady, you give us the sniff on this one. Kind of an interesting thing about Guitar Ensemble, since we're not singing and we're kind of in a little bit of a semicircle here, but it's kind of tough to see. We have to communicate with each other somehow. We don't have a conductor up here counting the beats and cueing people in. So how do we communicate in a guitar ensemble? We sniff. A series of grunts, sniffs, head nods, maybe some scratches. Usually does the trick.
Look at one another.
Look at one another. Eyebrows. Question mark. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, whenever we start a piece, always someone has to start us with our timing in the piece. So we jokingly here at BCF, we call that sniffing us in. Who's going to sniff us in this time? Brady did. He counted to 2, he sniffed on 3. Wait, or did you count?
No, I just counted to 1 and sniffed on 2.
Maybe that's why we didn't come in at the right time. Okay. Anyway, there's a designated sniffer-inner at the beginning of the piece. All right, just thought you might want to know that. In case you're up here, you're hearing a bunch of like grunts and stuff like that. We may have sinus problems, but we really are just trying to communicate with one another to play the music the best way. So, all right. Anyway, Of course, the Christmas, yes, it is Christmas season. It is after Halloween, so fortunately we've maybe beat the radio stations to Christmas music this year. So we will be playing our Christmas medley for you this morning. Actually, the reason for the early Christmas music, at BCF, we actually we celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving. Okay.
We close this
No
one down.
reaction. Let me say that again. We celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving. A little bit unusual. Thank you.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Thank you. There was the reaction I was looking for. How unusual. Why do you do that? Yeah. Well, it's because after Thanksgiving is time for finals at the college. So the administration did not feel that we should put the Christmas program and occupy everyone's time during finals week. So therefore, it actually lands before Thanksgiving. So here is at the Guitar Ensemble, we need to prepare Christmas a little bit early. So here it is, November 1st, and this is our first performance of this year's Christmas medley. Let me find the music so I can play along too. What page is it, Catherine?
Page 3 is the first one.
Page 3.
And then you got
I'm too busy talking. I can't find the music. It is here somewhere. There it is. So I sniff us in this time.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How you get the honors? Here we go. Let's have my count to 2 and then sniffs. so that is all of the ensemble pieces that we have. So at this point, we do have one final song to play for you. And this one is going to be a vocal song that Mrs. Earp is going to lead. Mrs. Earp, would you like to add anything about this song? We have to get the microphone first.
Mr. Earp and I picked this piece to do for you because it is fun, but it also goes right along with what the elementary has been studying in chapel, all about the Israelites and how they wandered around for 40 years in the desert, all because they disobeyed. And it applies to us now as well, teaching us that if we don't obey God, then He's going to make us walk around Mount Sinai.
Okay, ready?
Do you know that in the days of old, when the Israelites didn't do what they were told because of their stubbornness, they failed the test? When they wavered in their faith each time, by their whining and their crying for a sign, our Lord simply told them this. He said, take another lap around Mount Sinai till you learn your lesson, till you stop your whining and quit your rebelling, till you learn to stand in your day of testing by trusting and obeying the Lord. Have you ever been in a situation where the Lord asked you to wait upon Him, but it seemed you could not remain still? So you started planning what you're gonna do, because you thought the Lord had forgotten you. Just then you heard these words, go on and take another lap around Mount Sinai till you learn your lesson, till you stop your whining and quit your rebelling, till you learn to stand in your day of testing by trusting and obeying the Lord. Well, just the other day I heard the Lord say, you gotta take another step of faith and trust me to carry you through the storm. But when the storm started getting rough, I thought the Lord, He wasn't strong enough, so I started doing things on my own. Then He said, take another lap around Mount Sinai till you learn your lesson, until you stop your whining and quit your rebelling, until you learn to stand in your day of testing by trusting and obeying the Lord. Oh, take another lap around Mount Sinai till you learn your lesson, until you stop your whining and quit your rebelling, until you learn to stand in your day of testing by trusting and obeying the Lord.
Give them another big hand. Thank you all for coming.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Earp, for singing for us. And all right, well, yes, thank you all for being a great audience today. And anyway, if again, we're from the Baptist College of Florida. I know many of you are too young to be looking at colleges, but for some of you high schoolers, you know, we're right down the road in Graceville, Florida. Love for you to consider us. And Mrs. Earp actually is a graduate of the Baptist College, so if you want some more information about them, just talk to her and she can tell you just about anything you need to know. So, all right, well, thanks for having us. Have a great day.